Hello and welcome to another wilderness tamed video. This one we're going to look at how and when to prune Forsythia or other spring flowering shrubs are available. It's something I've touched on before, in that I have a little phrase that if it blooms before June, prune as soon as the blooms are doon, or down, for those of us who aren't close to the Scottish borders. So as soon as this Forsythia has finished flowering, and it's now the 21st of March, happy equinox everybody, the flowers will drop within the next few weeks probably, and then it's time to prune a Forsythia. You don't prune a Forsythia in the winter or in the autumn because you're gonna lose the majority of your flower display, and as I think you'll agree, it looks rather splendid at the moment. Let's come over that way. So let's have a closer look at the way it grows and identifying where the flowers are going to appear so that we know when to prune. How to prune is easy, when to prune, that's the trick. So let's flip the camera and have a look. So the flowers appear on 1 and 2 year old growth. There's no stalk as such to each flower, they emerge directly from the sides of the twig. Always sort of hanging flowers, downward facing, but that doesn't detract from the impact that they give on the shrub itself. The growth habit of most Forsythias is fairly upright. See, all these stems are fairly straight and upstanding, and they do get absolutely festooned with flowers, and they look pretty damn splendid. And they last probably about a month. You get a good month's worth of flower out of them. So if we just extract this stem, I'll show you. So down there is the woody grey to brown 2 year old growth, and then from it emerges these slim green 1 year old stems that grew last year, so in 2022. And as you can see, the flowers emerge from the 2 year old and 1 year old growth. So again, if you prune it at the wrong time of year, you can lose a fair amount of flower. You'll also see that the buds of leaves and flowers emerge in alternate pairs there. So we're going to give this another week before we think of pruning it. Here we are, another week has gone by, and the leaf buds are starting to develop as the flowers fade. So those are leaf buds, and we want to prune back to a healthy upward facing leaf bud. Might go back a little bit further into this stem. The top will just be taken off with hedge cutters, as we want to retain or maintain a sort of specific height with this particular shrub. So nothing too delicate or artistic going on there, but the rest will be tackled a little bit more delicately and more precisely with the secateurs. The usual rule applies that the thinner the stem, the further back you prune. If you get a decent thickness of stem, you don't have to go quite so far back. And as you can see, we're aiming to prune the stems about 1 centimetre above an upward facing bud. So there we go, snip, and that's taking care of that. So those of you interested in following the biodynamic principles in gardening, you would do your pruning during or around a new moon phase, so there's less moisture travelling up through the stems. At least that's what they reckon. So there you go, some good precise pruning above a bud. I hope you found that moderately useful. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you fancy that as well. You might see some more videos like this.